up, beautiful people? Welcome once again to HN Clothing. And in today's tutorial, we have another manipulation video. Okay, so we're going to be manipulating our bodies to create wonderful styles that we can see right here on the screen. Yeah, so if you are ready, I know you are, get your pattern papers. By the way, please watch how I draft my basic bodice pattern so that you know how I came about all these lines. It's quite easy to understand, okay, so that you can follow along. Yeah, so once you're done with that pattern, you've done drafted, you are done drafting yours, then you can come on here to follow with this particular one. Also, I got the inspiration from Instagram fashion donor. I will leave the Instagram page. I just saw the pictures and I was able to tell how the bodice was manipulated. So enough rambling, let's dive right into this video. Alright guys, so our style is an asymmetric neck kind of design going on. You can work with a bodice that does not have your shoulder dart. It's fine, because here I can see that there's actually no shoulder dart. But since I have mine with the shoulder dart, I'll work with mine. I'll close up the shoulder dart, then transfer this dart to the side seam. So I'm going to go 3 inches lower than my armhole and transfer the dart there. So let's quickly do that.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Now we have the darts there, relaxed and easy. Put paper to fill it up. Great. So now that we have this, we are good to go. You can redraw your dark line. Just go down. Don't start your dark from there. Go down by 1 inch. So from this shoulder tip, go down 1 inch here. That midpoint, then you can now redraw the dark leg. The essence of going down is so that you do not sew directly on the bust. By the way, how many of you tried out our last dart manipulation where we sewed that beautiful gown using the darts, using the bodice we manipulated? If you've not seen that video, it's in the description box and it's also linked up in the iPads, in the cards above. So you can watch that video to see that this dart manipulation videos are very useful and you can come up with very creative designs. Now on to working on the upper part of this bodice. First of all, do your basic neckline. You see that in the picture we have a very high up neck. I'm folding it into 2 equal parts, like so. So I'm going to use this for my measurement. Like I said, I really don't like very high neck, so I'll just do maybe like a 4 by 3.5. But this one in the video is a 3 by 3, if not even smaller. Then you use your curve. I do not even have my curve ruler here. Let me use my pencil. Oh yeah, I can use this one in here. I can use the inner one. You see this pattern? Thank you, by the way. Thank you for those that actually have ordered their sewing kit too. So people did not. Okay, well, I'm just looking at you like that. And thank you for those that shop using my Amazon link. I can see all the buys you make. Thank you so much. The next thing, I'll just even out this. Great. So now that it's evened out, I have a symmetric neckline going on there. My shoulder darts are closed and I've transferred the dart here. I also have my waist darts going on. Now the next thing to do is we need to now analyze the style very well. Okay, so from this is where I want the design to fall on. I'm going to go 2 inches from this neck, 2 inches inwards, which will be right about here. I'm also going to be marking where this is my chest line, this is my bust line, and my true bust line. I'm sure you already know where each of these lines fall on your bodies. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is we will then draw our design that we can see right here on the screen. So we're just freestyling basically. We're coming from here, we're freestyling. You can decide you want it to go lower into the bust this way, right? Then curve it back up, right? So that it's coming back up on the bust line, and yeah, then we'll have it into the armhole. Oh, it's also coming from, you know, this part here. You can lower the armhole a bit. We're going to be lowering this armhole by 1 inch. Okay, so from here, it's coming this way. I hope you can see what's happening here. And then it's coming this way, and it's going into here like this, like it's passing that symmetrical line and it's going this way. This is the part we're using. I hope you get the gist, right? We're lowering the armhole here. Also lower the armhole on this other side. Okay. Now, because we have done all of this, we actually need to contour this part so that it looks good, so that it's not flabby and hanging loosely on the bust here. So we actually need to do some contouring on here. I'm going to show you how to go about it. But first of all, we can go right ahead to cut it. I hope you can see the line. I'm shading it just again so that you can see. You see that it's going lower than the bust. So you can see from this my pattern, this cleavage area here showing the demarcation of the 2 busts will be showing here. Okay, like a bit to be showing, not all, right? So if you do not want that to happen, you can make this higher up so it's not going as low as that. Yeah, depends on you. You can come from here and go up and you enter into the armhole that way. I hope you get the gist. I've drawn too many lines. Let me clean. So I said this one could be the upper one if you do not want it to show so much bust right there. I hope you get the gist anyway. Yeah, so this is what I'm having now. Then I'll just go ahead to cut, then we'll now tighten the contour. Okay, so if you actually want to, you can also be creative and replace this cutout with another fabric entirely. Like you want to mix and match colors, it's still going to come out nice. That way there's no cutout, but this will now be in another fabric. Imagine maybe blue and pink or something. It's going to come out really nice. So I'll just keep that away. I'm also going to trim this part of the armhole off. So I'm having this. Now you can see how big and gapey this is. The next thing you want to do is actually do some contouring along here. So you want to either cut on this line, right, so that you can have like tighten it on that part there. Okay, so I can just slash there, slash it to that tip like so, and then just measure out some parts, okay, like so. You want it to still lay flat by the time you contour. I hope you can see what I did. I just took like 0.5 inches. It's still laying flat, okay, and I'll just hold it on there. This is to prevent any form of gaping. Great. So now that we have held our parts up a little, you can see that here no longer matches. It's left to you to either put paper and retrace or trim it out. I'll just go for the easier one, trimming it out. Great, so I hope you can see what we're having here. By the time we are done with this, it looks so pretty, it looks so good. Let me quickly show you how the back is going to be. Alright, so we have our two back patterns here. Okay, I've trimmed that one. I remember that my back already has the zipper allowance, so I'll just put it on it this way to actually take care of the zipper allowance there. Okay, just hold it. Okay, so it's looking like one full back piece now. I'm going to take my front here. Remember, you're going to be placing it, it's either right side facing right side, like you are doing it right side facing right side or wrong side facing wrong side. Now that we have this, right, you're going to be matching up the shoulders, which we have done. Determine how low you want the neckline to be. I'm just marking where the neck begins and ends. Okay, you can replace so that I have. Great, so here and here. Okay, so I'm just, please go ahead to measure the neckline you want to use. Okay, and then from here, I'm using this one to measure the width of the neck. So from here, I'm going to be curving it in. It doesn't need to go so low, right? You can just go this way and then go into the back that way. Just do a normal cutout. I hope you get the gist. We're just using this shoulder width as a guideline for us. Okay, so this is what we're doing for the back. Let me just cut it out. We're also going to pin it on the mannequin so that you see. Great, so this is what I'm having for my back and my front piece. Okay, so by the time I sew the shoulder, it's going to be symmetric. So the side seams together is going to match up nicely. So close the darts. You know, when you sew, close the darts. right? Like so. So this is how the front is going to be. Okay, so yeah, everything looks super good already. Let's quickly see how it's going to come out when it is sewn on the mannequin. So let me get my mannequin closer. Yeah, and okay, when we put this on like so, this I'm going to use tape to just hold it down. Wait, let me wear the tape. Okay, so now when we so close this was that, I hope you can see that. I'm just going to hold it. And here as well. Alright guys, I hope you also know that this mannequin is actually smaller than my size, right? So that's why it's looking all as if it's big, but this is not the mannequin's measurements that I'm using for the pattern. I'm just showing you how it's going to come out if at all you try it. Okay, so this is how the front is going to look with that part. You see what I said about it showing the cleavage area, that demarcation, because of how low we went. Yeah, and the back will just look so pretty. Sorry that this tape keeps unraveling. I hope you get the gist, okay? So if this is something you want to try, please feel free to try this. Let me know what you were able to come up with. If you're able to contour properly, if you're able to sew it up nicely, this is going to be easy to sew, so I don't even need to show you. But now you guys are gurus. I do not even underestimate you guys. You guys know what to do, okay? So this is the end of today's tutorial. It's just a quick one, an easy one, yeah? And yeah guys, that's the end. Stay safe, God bless you. No, by the way, if you are yet to subscribe, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to also give me a huge thumbs up. Also, comment below, shop using the link on my Amazon, order for your sewing kit. And yeah, that's all. See you guys in the next tutorial. Stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.